What we are learning is that Pakistan's debt has reached its highest ever levels. And what we are learning that Pakistan's economic survey has revealed some very shocking facts. It says that the total public debt of Pakistan stands at over 76,000 billion rupees. This is as of March 2025. This has doubled in the last 4 years, and Pakistan's public debt stood at over 39,000 billion rupees from the year 2020 up to 21. So clearly over 76,000 billion rupees of debt is at its highest, and this is a figure that includes over 51,000 billion rupees of domestic debt, over 24,000 rupees of billion of external debt, and 10 years ago itself Pakistan's public debt stood at over 17,000 billion rupees. So nearly 5-time jump in just a decade. And for more inputs, in fact, we have with us Aman joining us live from the newsroom. Aman, clearly that explains why Pakistan continues to remain in a debt trap. That also raises questions that did even IMF bother to check where Pakistan is standing in terms of debt repayment and its own debt trap that it's set up for itself before doling out that entire package?
Well, yes, Akanksha, this is Pakistan's economic survey released today, and the economic survey document of the Pakistan government is conceding that Pakistan's public debt is at its highest ever level. It is saying that Pakistan's total debt of Pakistan has reached rupees 76,007 billion in Pakistani rupees as on the end of March 2025. This is the highest ever for Pakistan. In fact, this debt has almost doubled in the last 4 years, and if you see of the last 1 decade, this debt has risen almost 5 times. In 2015, for example, if I read out these figures to you, the Pakistan's debt was only about 17,000 billion rupees, Pakistani rupees. It has risen now to almost 76,000 billion rupees. This in a way explains Pakistan's precarious situation of its own economy. And also Shehbaz Sharif earlier has mentioned that whenever Pakistan goes abroad, even to a friendly country, many countries feel that Pakistan has come to beg for something. And the Pakistan's debt situation, in fact, the economic survey, Akanksha, if I quote, goes on to say that the excessive or poorly managed debt can pose serious vulnerabilities such as rising interest burdens and can undermine long-term fiscal sustainability and economic security if left unaddressed. So this is the dire situation, and the IMF bailout which recently happened for Pakistan, that is also included in the public debt of Pakistan, which has risen by great proportions, risen to almost 76,000 billion Pakistani rupees, which is the highest ever in the history of Pakistan.
And that's also, I think, the economic survey in itself bears testament to the fact that the entire debt is being very poorly managed, which is, of course, posing serious vulnerabilities. That also explains why terror continues to thrive in the country.
Well, absolutely, Akanksha, and we broke the story earlier in the day also that even the World Bank has been, the latest projections have been that the poverty the poverty ratio in Pakistan is as high as 44.7%. Nearly 17% of their people are in fact in extreme poverty. So, the poor economic situation, the rising poverty in Pakistan at a time when India has been able to pull out people of poverty, Pakistan is sinking even deeper into this abyss. And, that also strengthens India's case on international forums, that what are these IMF bailouts and World Bank bailouts really helping people in Pakistan or not? Is this going for the benefit of the common people to eradicate poverty, or is this going for the purpose of buying arms or helping terrorists who target India? So I think these figures only bolster India's case that Pakistan is not able to manage its debt. The public debt is at its highest level. Still, international organizations continue to fund Pakistan, and that money is clearly being misutilized and not helping the people it is really meant for.
Absolutely. We'll have to see if the economic survey and the facts that have now emerged will be able to bolster India's case, especially when it comes to the FATF. Many thanks to you, Aman, for putting that into perspective for us.